That's
Hey,
awesome.
man, can I
Huh.
ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead. You can ask me two. You got two.
I only need one.
Yep.
You trying to listen to some tunes?
Yeah.
All right. What are you thinking?
I have on the docket a brand new favorite band. They are immediately slipped into my top 5 favorite bands.
All right. Are they new
I'd never
music?
heard of them. Yeah, and I never heard of them before recently.
Hit me with it.
Mutoid Man.
What's the song?
So they have a couple of videos online, but the most recent video is not necessarily their. It's a fucking awesome song. I really do love this song. But they are a band that are essentially all of my favorite bands put together. So this one is a newer song called fuck. It's Into the Void or Call Out the Void, I think it's called.
Call of the Void.
Call of the Void. Yeah, sorry. Still new.
Right.
Still a new fan.
I
And
got it right here. I
the
got it right
video-
here. Let's
yeah, the video's pretty sick, but the song is fun too.
check it the fuck out.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your final stop here at the Mutant Mission Theme Park Resort, Artificial Intelligence Research Center, and Bird Sanctuary. Boy, we sure had a lot.
Ooh, I totally listened to this already. So I'm gonna use this opportunity real quick to piss.
Okay.
You know, when you sent it to me the other day, I listened to it, but the viewers
Yeah.
haven't listened yet.
Right.
A lot of fun today, and we're capping it all off with a performance from the best band in the world, Mutoid Man.
Hell yeah.
There we go. Call of the Void by Mutoid Man. Pat, hit us with it. What do you fuck with about that?
So, so that one in general, like, the more, so I don't know where I was just scrolling. I think it was like legitimately not even a full week already, right? Because I think it was last Saturday that I was texting you, like early that morning when I sent you those links. That is exactly when I discovered this band. I have never heard of this
Oh,
band
the
before.
second you sent me those links.
Yeah, like I was sending you that like as I was discovering the band, like I was
Yeah.
going along, like, so I was just doom scrolling Instagram, drinking some coffee in my robe,
Speaking
and
of which, there was a song by a band called Doom Scroll that just came out, and I
oh
don't
really?
know who they are, but it's on Fat Records, so I have it queued up. That's
Oh
really
nice.
funny you said that.
Oh
But anyway,
hilarious.
sorry.
Well, essentially, yeah, I was just sitting there like listening or just scrolling around, and this clip for, I think it was a song called another one. It was another clip of theirs. Shit, hold on. It's off of their most recent albums. It's Siphon is the name of the
Hey,
song.
Pat, I apologize. My cat got locked in the room. He wants to leave so bad.
Okay. But no, I essentially I heard the song. It was like them playing. It was them promoting the album that's coming out or something like that. The song was Siphon, and it was just a clip on Instagram on a reel, and it's just a little version of that song. So I clicked on the reel to watch more of it. Looked that song up immediately. Saw the video for Call of the Void. Because I essentially was like, I saw that they had been around for a while. I knew that it wasn't brand new music, but the fact that they had just released this, I think was in July of this year, like last month or a
Yeah.
couple months ago. And it's fucking awesome. Then I looked them up even more. I'm loving every song. They remind me of like like legitimately, Andy, every one of my top 10 bands, they can do it. So I looked up this band. This is actually a super group, Andy. These are members
Mm.
of Converge, Cave In, and High on Fire.
Wait, wait.
Yeah.
People in Converge are in that.
Yeah, dude. Apparently, I thought it was just the drummer, but apparently the singer and guitar player is the singer and guitar player from Cave In. Also, they missed my radar. I've heard of them, but I never really listened to them. They're an
Can I
even
say
more.
this?
They're incredible, Andy. Sorry, go ahead.
Can I say this about Cave In? They were a really interesting
There.
thing because I found them and their first album is just like it's like hardcore, but it's also like not
It's like
hardcore in the
metal.
beatdown sense. It's a little bit like mathcore, but not completely mathcore. Just fucking insanity.
Yeah.
But then after that, every single album after that sounds nothing like their first album. It's really weird.
Yeah,
Um,
and this band kind of sounds more like a version of every one of those bands that I just mentioned, but also like a little bit kind of, they remind me of The Living End. They kind of remind me of Propaganda every once in a while. They
yeah,
remind
it's
me of
Cave-In's vocalist, Converge's drummer,
apparently
and
the Cave
and
In
the
guy. Sorry, go ahead.
and the bassist,
High on Fire.
High on Fire. Yeah,
Yeah. And he was the guitar player was also apparently in Converge as well from I think what I saw on the Wikipedia. Maybe that was wrong. Um, but
maybe.
I discovered Cave In, which I is essentially how I kind of like. I listened to the first album also, and it kind of reminded me of like a more metal Poison the Well, but everything else by them sounds kind of similar to Mutoid in a way. Like it's chuggy. It's kind of
Yeah.
dude. It's I am so happy that I discovered those two bands, but Mutoid Man became my favorite band. So I go, you're on Spotify, you're doing some research. I'm finding out, oh, these are different members from other bands that I love already.
Mhm.
Oh, tour dates. Let me check tour dates. Dude, they're coming to fucking Mechanicsburg like next month. I already have 2 fucking tickets. I'm gonna go see it
Really?
live, and I'm gonna buy merch. I already bought 2 shirts online. I haven't told Dom yet. Don't tell her. Uh, I love this band. I love
Yeah.
like I already have my favorite albums by them, my least favorite, but there's nothing that I don't like. I love this guys. I can't. I'm
Um,
so happy, dude. I've never been this excited. I can't remember the last time I've been this excited about music. It's 6,
that
maybe.
how you are right now is why I like checking out. I think I lean more to checking out new music than I do like Like when people are like, "Oh, this is the classic you have to go listen to." I
Yeah.
lean more to trying to find like the new hit rather than digging into the classic everyone's already fucking determined is a classic. Not saying
Yeah.
it's bad, it's just like my preference because it's one thing to listen to a great album that this probably is like the hipster in me or whatever, but it's like one thing to listen to a great album that everyone's already determined is great.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah,
it's another thing to kind of like, it's another thing to like find that band. They only have an album or two. Not a lot of people listen to it. It feels a little special, and it's like more of a surprise.
Yeah.
It's like I'm trying to think of like a classic album. Fucking Appetite for Destruction by Guns N' Roses. It's great, but like when you listen to it, you're like, yeah, of course everyone already has said it's great. It's actually like I forget her name, but there was this comic back in the Lancaster days, the Chameleon Club days. She had this really funny joke about how she's never seen Star Wars, and then everyone's like, oh my, but she kind of goes like, but I don't have to see it.
Yeah.
I know what happens at every time of the movie. And she'd be like, yell something out from like yell out something from Star Wars, and then she'd be able to like fill in just because it's so like culturally relevant. And a lot of these albums are the same way. It's like I already have gotten the backstory on half these things. I don't, it's not as satisfying listen to the album when you don't know a lot about the fucking band, or they're like a new band. That's the other part of it too. When they're a brand new band, it's a little bit more exciting and shit
Yeah.
like that. So
I think the thing is the thing that's really cool about it is the fact that like you can become it like so and my personal, like if I were to give my personal recommendation from my cursory glance already, I would say War Moans is a great album by Mutoid Man. It has the most songs that I've heard that I really really enjoy. Also, their latest album that they just released is incredible as well. But
yeah,
I feel like I come on band I come to bands
come on, bands.
I come inside bands
I had to buy 2 shirts because I came on one.
but I feel like I come onto like these bands when they're already like they already have a very strong fan base and a very devoted fan base and
Mm-hmm.
opinionated. And like I'll go like I think that what was the Against Me album that had Miami on it? Fucking Miami. Remember that song?
First off, it's Miami.
That's the Will Smith version. But it was that one.
It's just what the
Searching for your
city
former
is called.
self. Is that what it's called?
Searching for a form of clarity.
Former clarity. That was
Underappreciated Against Me album from
my favorite one.
normal, like people who aren't
Uh-oh.
people who what?
You said normal what? You better watch these words, buddy. We're gonna get canceled. Normal what, Andy?
Just people that started out and stayed the way God intended.
And everybody was how God intended.
No. I was gonna say like I stopped because I hate the word normie. I think it's condescending as shit. I like to say uninitiated because it's not like normie implies you should know all these things I know. Nah, man. Everyone has their own life. Know the things you want to know. It's just if you don't know shit about shit, don't talk like you know shit. But you know what I'm saying. So that's why I say uninitiated. If you're not sort of initiated into the world of Against Me, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna go, oh, New Wave's their best album. And I think New Wave rules. It got a little oversaturated, but New Wave rules. But at the same time, searching for a form of clarity, searching for a former clarity. Sorry, I love that title. I identify with that. Searching for a former clarity. That sounds like it has New Wave before New Wave energy to it.
Yeah.
It's a great album.
I think there's like, but even like Fall of Troy, I feel like I got my favorite album still by them is the first album I heard by them, and it was their latest one at the time, Manipulator. I love their older
it's most people's favorite album.
but like it doesn't mean that I don't love their older, like I still really love a lot of their older albums as well. But I feel like you're always going to be kind of like stuck to the one that you discover. Like
Yeah.
not like the first Misfit. Yeah, dude, they have such
I don't mean to interrupt. We're a big merch podcast.
Yeah.
What's the shirts you got?
That one to the left right there, right next to that. Yeah, that.
Yeah, Full Metal Jacket. That's sick.
I got that one, and I think there's one above that. That one to the right, the middle right there.
That one?
The middle one.
You said to the right, then the middle.
Well, I meant to where you were.
Defense, you said the one to the right, and then you went in
first
the middle.
was at that time. I might be looking at my mouse. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, that one too.
That one's sick.
Yeah, and I'm hoping they have that long sleeve at the show. Hopefully, that one.
Yeah, I'm partial to long sleeves, but that one goes hard.
These cats are fucking crazy. Sorry. Yeah, that's the one that I feel like, and it's they got sick merch, great visuals, incredible production, great songwriting. They remind me, like, again, I just said Fall of Troy. I just said not they don't say much against me, but they remind me of like Protest the Hero, of like point again, more hardcore. They have chuggier shit, sludgier shit. They have like straight up rock shit. Like it sounds like almost like
I enjoy them. I enjoy them just
not sound
I enjoy them because it has that, like, it's like rock music, but it has, it was funny when you said, oh, there's dudes from Cave In and fucking Converge, because I go, oh yeah, it does sound like hardcore dudes writing rock and roll music.
Yeah, it's fucking it's I dude, if I meet these guys, I might they might like I'm gonna beg them to come on the show. I want to be friends with these guys because I love these guys. I'm how I understand the Taylor Swift shit now. Now I get how the Taylor Swift fans are. If they're eating at a restaurant near me, I'm gonna go wait for them outside.
Don't do that. But so
why is it weird when it's only one person, but if a bunch of people do it, it's fucking awesome.
It's actually weird when anyone does it, Pat. It's always bad. Don't do it. Let them be human beings.
But where do I need to wait for them, Andy? At their house? Where should I wait?
In their closet, Pat, like a fucking adult.